Electronics on board. Is the inverter on the boat switched on? How to determine that immediately? A solution to this is a plug made out of a few components, and it draws only 7 to 8 milliamps from a 230 volt source. So, well, here's the circuit. Well, the calculation of the impedance and the current just shows, well, it takes about 7 to 8 milliamps. And well, this 220k resistor is just there. When switching off the circuit, the capacitor will be unloaded. So the RC time constant is 22 milliseconds. After 5 time constants, while the capacitor is nearly empty. So that means after switching off in 0.1 seconds, the capacitor is just safe. And the 2K2 resistor is needed when switching on the circuit, that the capacitor is not loaded immediately. Well, the calculation is a little bit not exactly, because the forward voltage of the LEDs is not taken into account, but nevertheless the voltage of the power supply, well, sometimes it's 225 volts, sometimes it's 235 volts, so that doesn't take into account, So for the resistors, a quarter watt is sufficient, as the calculations show here. Well, then that's the components, so that's LEDs with 3 millimeters. Then, well, that's the plug. To get a little bit more space, I removed here things I don't need it. Well, and the LEDs, well, they are just fit nicely in this tube. Well, that's how it looks like finished. All the components, they are soldered. Well, and then measurement shows, well, 7 to 8 milliamps of current is drawn. One times late in the evening, I made it in another way, and the circuit shows, well, the LEDs, they are just in parallel with the capacitor, and well, it works. So I use that light in the bedroom of my ship, and so I can see very easily and quickly if the inverter is on, maybe. So, and overnight I don't need that, so I have the possibility in any case to switch it off and save a little bit of power.